Once upon a time, a kind-hearted cat named Mimi saw her beloved Lily with another cat. This sight struck Mimi like a bolt of lightning, her tiny heart sinking deep into a sea of sorrow. She had been nurturing a tender love for Lily, a love that was sweet, innocent and pure. And now, it was as if a cold winter gust had swept it away, leaving Mimi standing alone in the snowfall of her own heartbreak. The world around her seemed to blur as she watched Lily, her dear Lily, with another. The joy and laughter, the shared glances and soft purrs, all these moments she had thought were exclusive to them, now seemed to be a forgotten echo. Mimi, lost in her heartache, began to reflect on her time with Lily. She remembered the sun-drenched afternoons at the park, where they would chase butterflies, their laughter floating on the breeze. She remembered the cool, quiet nights when they would sit together under the starry sky, their whispers blending with the symphony of the night. Each memory was like a delicate thread in the tapestry of their friendship, and as Mimi tugged on one, the rest seemed to unravel. The pain was intense, like a wound that was being poked and prodded. But amidst this pain, Mimi found a spark, a tiny flame of resilience. Mimi knew she had two choices, to drown in her sorrow or to rise from it. And Mimi, our brave little cat, chose the latter. She decided that she would not let this heartbreak define her. Instead, she would grow from it, she would learn from it, and most importantly, she would become stronger. At that moment, a resolution was born within Mimi. A resolution to not just mend her broken heart, but to make it stronger, to make it unbreakable. Swallowed by sorrow, Mimi remembers the fun times at the park and the nights spent stargazing. But Mimi decides to become stronger. The next morning, Mimi embarks on a journey to discover her new self. It was the break of dawn, the sky painted with hues of orange and pink, when Mimi, with a heart full of courage and a spirit full of determination, decided to step out of the comfort of her home and into the great unknown. She was resolved to embark on a journey of self-discovery, to find a new version of herself that was stronger, kinder, and more resilient. She knew this wouldn't be an easy journey. She knew there would be challenges and obstacles, moments of doubt and despair, but she was ready to face them all. Because deep inside, Mimi knew that it is only through trials and tribulations that one truly grows, that one truly discovers oneself. Before setting off, Mimi bade farewell to her best friend Tama. Tama, who had always been there for her, through thick and thin. Tama, who had comforted her when she was heartbroken, who had cheered her up when she was down. But this journey, Mimi had to undertake alone. Because this journey was about Mimi, about finding her own strength, about discovering her own courage. As she bid her friend goodbye, Mimi made a vow to herself and to Tama. She promised to return as a new cat, a stronger cat, a kinder cat. She promised to learn from her journey, to grow from her experiences, to become the best version of herself she could be. With a final wave to Tama, Mimi set off, stepping into the world with a brave heart and a determined spirit. She was ready to face whatever came her way, ready to learn, ready to grow. On this journey, I'll become a stronger, kinder cat, she declared, her voice echoing with resolve as she ventured into the unknown, ready to embrace her new adventure. Along the way, Mimi meets various animal friends. Each one of them, unique and wise, shares a piece of their wisdom with our little friend Mimi. First, she encounters a wise old owl perched high on a tree. The owl, with its wide and knowing eyes, shares its wisdom. Don't be afraid of making mistakes, Mimi. It's through our failures that we learn and grow. Embrace challenges and take risks. That's how you become wiser. Mimi nods, taking in the owl's words, feeling a little less worried about the path that lies ahead. Next, Mimi meets a squirrel, full of energy and always wearing a bright smile. The squirrel, while constantly on the move, shares her secret. No matter what happens, Mimi, never forget to smile. A smile can lighten your heart and brighten the world around you. Mimi can't help but smile, feeling a sense of warmth radiate from within her. Later, Mimi crosses paths with a loyal dog, known for its bravery and loyalty. The dog, with its head held high, shares a lesson about friendship. Remember, Mimi, standing up for your friends is also important. It's a sign of courage and loyalty. Always be there for them. Mimi feels a surge of courage, ready to protect her friends when they need her. Each encounter leaves Mimi a little wiser, a little braver, and a lot more confident. The wisdom shared by her new friends not only prepares her for the journey ahead, but also helps her understand herself better. With gratitude in her heart, Mimi looks back at her new friends, their words of wisdom echoing in her mind. With a smile, she says, "Thank you, everyone." She's ready to continue her journey, carrying these valuable lessons close to her heart. Under the starry sky, Mimi reflects on the challenges she has overcome. As she gazes up at the twinkling constellations, she recalls the various obstacles she's faced throughout her journey. There were moments of struggle, moments of doubt, and moments of sheer exhaustion. But with each hardship, Mimi learned something new about herself. She remembers the wise words of the owl, encouraging her not to fear failure, but to embrace it as a stepping stone towards success. She thinks of the squirrel, reminding her never to lose her smile, no matter how tough things get. And she recalls the dog, teaching her the importance of courage in protecting her friends. With these lessons in her heart, Mimi realizes her newfound strength and confidence. She recognizes that she's no longer the same little cat who was heartbroken and lost. She has grown, evolved, and become stronger. She has discovered within herself a resilience she didn't know she had, a resilience that helped her overcome the challenges she faced. Suddenly, Mimi understands she can be independent, that she can stand on her own four paws. She doesn't need someone else to complete her or to make her happy. She has found happiness within herself, in her journey of self-discovery and growth. With newfound determination, Mimi makes a vow. She promises herself that she will continue to grow, to learn, and to face any challenge that comes her way. She will trust in her abilities, in her strength, and most importantly, in herself. I can handle being alone. I'll keep believing in myself and keep moving forward. With these words, Mimi seals her vow, staring up at the starry sky with a sense of peace and contentment. She knows she has embarked on a journey of self-discovery, and she is eager to see where this path will lead her next. After a long journey, Mimi returns home. She steps through the familiar door, her heart brimming with experiences and lessons from her travels. Her fur, once fluffed up with worry and uncertainty, now radiates a newfound confidence. Her eyes, once filled with the sadness of heartbreak, now sparkle with wisdom and maturity. Her best friend Tama rushes to greet her, their tails intertwining in a warm welcome. Mimi's voice, once filled with sorrow, now resonates with joy and excitement as she begins to share her stories. She talks about the owl who taught her the importance of facing challenges head-on, without fear of failure. She remembers the squirrel who reminded her to keep a smile on her face, even in the most difficult times. She speaks of the dog who showed her the value of standing up for her friends, no matter what. Each tale is a testament to her growth, her resilience, her transformation. As she recounts her journey, Mimi's words paint a vivid picture of her evolution, her heartache, her determination, her courage, her triumph, all interwoven into a rich tapestry of her life's journey. Then, Mimi shares her newfound dream, to spread happiness around her. She wants to share the lessons she has learned, the joy she has discovered in her journey. She desires to make a difference, to bring a smile to every face, to create a world filled with love and laughter. Mimi, with a new dream in her heart, begins to walk towards a new future with Tama. They embark on this new journey together, hand in paw, ready to face whatever comes their way. And so, our dear Mimi learns the most important lesson of all, to believe in herself and stay positive, no matter what life throws at her. Our little heroine, once heartbroken, now stands strong, ready to face a new day, a new adventure, a new dream.